to get Elliot over for our weekly dinner. In my take-charge attitude, I sulked in the house after reading Arden's text that Elliot couldn't come tonight. There were no other details. Being the first to speak when my eyes fell on his, I walked straight to my partner and said, "I'm sorry, guys. Help yourself to whatever. I need to talk to Arden, and we may be a while." Scarlett was used to this, and Andrew had become part of the gang. Scar shrugged in agreement, while Andrew started pouring him and Scarlett more of our expensive wine. Retreating to our home office, I pointed my index finger at Arden, about ready to light into him. He must have messed something up further. Fuck. Listen to me. I was ready to go blows with the one man who had single-handedly pieced me back together after Lana. Opening my arms, I simply embraced him. "Babe, this is killing me. Us." I kissed his cheek, his body leaning into mine for support. "What happened? Maybe we should just go to her house." Arden lowered his head, weaving his hands in the blonde waves of his hair. With a wince, he simply stated, "She's not home. Has plans tonight." With a clench of his jaw, something I rarely saw, he continued, "I thought she was giving me the runaround, but she's out." Andrew confirmed it. "She's on a date?" I yelled, but Arden, knowing me as he did, didn't flinch. My possessiveness was one of the many traits Arden had always found endearing. "Yes." He paused. My heart ramped up because I didn't like the tense expression that pulled at his lips. "With Keith." The jackass Keith? The man who screwed her over and left her at a low time in her life? Jealousy tormented my heart and soul. Damn it. I'm going after her. Even if she doesn't want us, or she needs us to back the fuck off. We pushed her to do something this stupid. Arden didn't try to stop me, and knew me well enough to understand it was fruitless at this moment. I slammed down the hallway to the one person who could help me, and I'd be damned if he gave me the runaround. When I found Andrew, my demand was made apparent when I almost roared. "Where is she tonight?" I saw the conflict in his eyes, but I didn't give a fuck. "Damn it, Andrew, I'm not to be messed with right now. Just tell me. If she fires you, I will hire you." "Shit, man. You're asking a lot out of me." Andrew's eyes flitted to Scarlett for what I assumed was support, but her stare remained on her wine glass. "I don't care." My reply was flat. Okay. He waved his arms in defeat. "He always takes her to Naha and Clark. I can't guarantee that is where they are, but he's a greedy man and never treats her to her favorite places." Already at the elevator with my keys in my hands, I called out, "Wish me luck, baby. I'm going to get our girl." She'd shot us down on every other occasion, but if we had to back off to get her to understand clinging to her past wasn't healthy for her, we would. That was what you did when you loved someone. Fuck. I was in love with Elliot Arnold. Fuck me sideways. The second I crossed through the doors of Naha, I was met with Elliot's striking face. Knowing the staff as I did, they didn't stop me as I marched up to her, a man on a mission. It didn't take me long to come face to face with the smug SOB taking over the entire conversation. My girl looked bored. Fuck. She was my girl, Arden's and mine. Drumming her fingers on the table, she didn't see me at first until my booming voice brought her out of her trance. "Elle, I need to talk to you. Can you give me a couple of minutes, please?" She jerked her head back. "Why am I not shocked? You have no boundaries. Not this time." "Elle," Keith said, "want to introduce me to the man interrupting our date?" Even his voice was abrasive to the ears. "Keith, this is my non-boss, Daimen Toronto. Daimen, this is my old boyfriend."